So now I'm going to teach you how to pray to God, to ask Him what you want, and He grants you willingly. So if you read Matthew chapter 8 from verse 2, there was a leper who came to Jesus. He wanted him to heal his leprosy. And he said, Lord, if you're willing. See, he's using etiquette. So etiquette is very important in applying when borrowing something from God. When you use etiquette, if you're willing. And Jesus said, Yes, I'm willing. And he cleansed him his leprosy. And then there came another one. He had faith. He was like, Lord, I'm not even worthy of you to come to my roof so that you heal my servant. And he was like, wow, you're begging me to heal your servant, not your son, not your daughter, but your servant. And he was like, I have never seen such faith, because he was like, I'm not worthy for you to come under my roof. Because he was like, Jesus is so important, he's so precious that he's not worthy of him to come under his roof. Because he was like the president. The president cannot go anywhere. So he was like, just say a word and he will be well. And for sure, Jesus is able to do that. So this man had a lot of faith in him. And Jesus was like, wow, I've never seen such faith. So if we have faith, we use etiquette to talk to Jesus, we will get what we want, definitely. Because when we pray with faith and we use etiquette words, we pray how Jesus taught us to pray, we will get what we want, exactly what we want. And God does not he does keep his promises. He does not give empty praises, empty promises that he cannot keep. If he has said he will do this when you do this, he will surely do it when you do exactly what he wants you to do. So people marveled, saying that Jesus is healing even those who are not worthy of healing. He's performing miracles even to those who are not worthy. But Jesus was like, everyone is worthy of the kingdom of heaven. He said that people will come from east and west. In Matthew chapter 8, people will come from east and west to go to the kingdom of heaven. And those who have it at hand will lose it because they take it for granted. So many people take the kingdom of heaven for granted. See, you take the teachings of Jesus for granted, you take the teachings of the Bible for granted, but the things of the world, you follow them to the letter. It's like you are following the wide road that leads to destruction. But the Bible that has the good teachings, we don't follow it. So the Bible is telling us we should follow the narrow road so that we can enter the kingdom of heaven. Jesus was performing so many miracles, and he knew that those miracles will bring so many people close to him. He was performing miracles to those who had faith in him. If you showed a little faith or a lot of faith with Jesus, he would surely grant you your wish. If you were sick and you believed that you would be healed, even if you touch his garment, like the woman who touched Jesus' garment, she was healed instantly because of her faith. So if we have faith, faith can move mountains. Faith can manifest many things in your life. If you have faith, you pray to God, you use etiquette because Jesus values etiquette. Because when you use etiquette, you show that you are a noble person, and a noble person are the people. Noble people are the people who will inherit the kingdom of heaven, because they know how to interact with people, they know how to do things with people, they know how to live with people harmoniously, because Jesus wants us to live harmoniously in heaven. He doesn't want the jealous people types. He doesn't want the people who doesn't know how to speak to others. He doesn't want the people who always insult others. He doesn't want the people who are proud with themselves. See, the servant, the centurion who wanted his servant to be healed, He was like, Lord, I'm not worthy for you to come under my roof. He was a person who had servants that he would tell this and they do it. He would tell them to do this and they do it. But he was so humble. He was so humble before Jesus. He said that his servant, not his son, his servant is sick and he wanted him to be healed. He he was humble before Jesus, and Jesus saw his humbleness, and he was like, this person is worthy of fulfilling his heart desires, because he saw how humble he was for his servant to be healed. Imagine being humble for your servant. He saw himself being manifested in that person because he was humble himself. So he wants people who are humble, because he had the whole kingdom of heaven with him. He would have, killed all the people who are rulers and take over all the earth. But he did not do that. All he was interested in was to preach the gospel of God. And that's how Jesus wants us to do. He wants us to preach the gospel of God so that everyone understands what he wants, so that he can come and take us to heaven when we are ready, because he is ready. We are the ones who are not ready. All right?